Welcome to Anti-Chats and Tarot. Hello, Capricorns. Let's get to your message. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Let's get into this. We'll go traditional tarot today, I think, for the Cappies. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you to all, again, who have supported this channel. Remember, not everything is going to resonate here today, so take what doesn't, leave the rest. Let's get into your message. Someone's dressing up or needing to dress up. Something's in the works here. Requiring a snazzy outfit. Here we go. The Lovers, the Knight of Swords. Can only show some of the lovers. The Lovers and the Knight of Swords. Choices are running to you hot and heavy here. What are you deciding on? The King of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Oh, I see. Okay, we've got two lovers out here, the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. Coming together like magnets. So our feminine energy is very compelling. They're charismatic, beautiful, just gorgeous. The King of Cups, very sweet, emotionally stable. Definitely grounded energy for the Queen of Wands, this King of Cups. But the Queen of Wands is also the fun for the two of them. What's the Seven of Swords here? The Chariot. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, but I feel like there's something that's being held back here that one or both of them are going to find out about. That's also rushing in. Some sort of lies or deceit. They think they have it made with each other, but someone's not telling the other something important. More messages for our Cappies. This might be with the Two of Swords here. Once you're told this or you speak this to your partner, whoever's resonating with the Queen of Wands or the King of Cups here. Once the other party knows about this kind of secret, big secret, they may block the other. Or the person's worried about that. I'll get blocked as soon as I reveal this. Ten of Pentacles. One moment. Okay, let's keep going. I feel like right now you guys are in the mode of this is working out, actually. Yeah, there's a lot here that's working. I think you're loyal to one another, but somebody started off wrong. They maybe didn't think this was going to get as far as it did, and they held back on some very important information that now they just feel like if they divulge it, it's going to be kind of shaky ground. What else do we have here? Yeah, let's sage again. Let's clear the air here. Let's get this going again. Three of Swords. Yeah, someone's going to be very upset here with what is found out. And then it's going to be an energy of trying to get that person back. Please come back. Messages for our Cappies. Something here is going to leave a scar because somebody invested in themselves. They did something that was self-serving that's going to maybe shake up this twosome. that's actually doing pretty well, in a stage of doing well, very well, actually. But something has to be said here that's going to maybe cause some conflict. 5 of Wands and the Star. Otherwise, it's a pretty dreamy kind of connection. What's the secret here, Spirit? Why has it been held back? The Moon. Yeah. You don't see it, or they don't see it, depending on who's resonating with. The players here. 8 of Wands. They know you don't see it, or you know they don't know about this, and you're feeling compelled to have to tell them. And it's a real urgency. Yeah, we see the urgency in telling the truth here now. The High Priestess and the 3 of Cups. I feel like if you're the one being told this, you already have an inkling about it. Something about partying too much, maybe making poor decisions. And if you're going to say this to them, you have an inkling that you got to clear the air here. Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords here? It's something that maybe happened in a period of you guys not getting along or arguing or trying to establish some sort of dominance in the relationship and maybe misunderstanding the relationship at the beginning of this relationship. Ace of Cups. Now you've kind of gotten into a rhythm here and somebody's feeling like I have to say something about what happened. 4 of Swords in the reverse. Maybe don't say anything. 6 of Pentacles. Maybe it just it creates unnecessary burdens here. Saying too much. Get out of your head. Are you thinking too much about this? You know, does it really need to be said is what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling. The Knight of Wands is out here, the Strength, and the King of Wands. Yeah. This relationship has gone from, you know, very light and loose to serious. And when it was light and loose, you or the other person or both of you were doing light and loose, okay? And so now it's like you feel like you have to come clean, but I'm not seeing that you really have to come clean here. But there's something where you're telling yourself, in order for this relationship to remain strong or me to be strong here or do right by the other person, I have to admit something here. I'm not really seeing that Spirit's on board with that message, but we'll keep going. Queen of Swords. Yeah, be discerning about what you're saying. Queen of Swords would be all about be discerning about what you're saying. You've always been strong. You don't have to prove it here. You've grown considerably in this relationship and as a person. To bring back another side of you, it maybe feels like it was just even a side that you can't even relate to anymore. So again, why bring that person's actions up that you can't relate to anymore? The Nine of Wands, the Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune is out here. It's making you worry that you have to have some sort of justice here with this person, but the wheel turns anyway. The wheel, the fated, you being together, it's kind of an odd match anyway. It's one of the few times I've seen a match that isn't like the divine pairing here. But I think it could work. The dynamic feminine and the emotional masculine. King of Swords. Now we do have a match out here. Think this through. This energy was being very discerning about what you speak. And the King of Swords would be the same way. I'm feeling like in similar roles, they would be very discerning about what they share with you too. And you might feel like that's fine. That keeps the balance. Don't tell me everything. The underlying here is that you're very happy. So focus in on that, not so much ironing something out that happened when you didn't really even have a structured, formulated idea of what you guys were to each other. Don't create problems for problem's sake. I'm hearing spirit. That's their point. Don't create a storm where there isn't one. You feel like I can withstand anything and so can they. And I want to clean the slate here or clear the slate. But really, it's more an energy of let that go and move with the transformation that's happening here in this relationship with you two. And focus in on something lighter, something happier. Don't bring the storm to your doorstep. The Fool is out here. Yeah, light, take a leap, energy. Focusing on the happy, the loyalty that is now. Things that happened in the past were maybe not when you were, like I said, a defined relationship or very clear on that. And when loyalty wasn't even known. Okay? King of Pentacles. This is meant to go the distance here and to be successful. And we see a good deal of abundance. Queen of Cups. Here's your match. King of Cups. Here they are. Maybe you started out in Queen of Wands energies. That's great energy. If you're resonating with this energy here, this feminine energy. This is a little bit more out there, getting yourself out there. This would be a queen that would know a lot of people, have a lot of relations potentially, or offers, okay? Now this is saying the relationship has changed quite a bit. It's more nurturing, focused, divine, the connection, the pair, the meant to be. The Queen of Wands would be very outgoing. The Queen of Cups is much more in tune with their emotions with regards to their partner. Yeah. So this has settled down quite a bit, I believe is what Spirit's saying. And so run with that. I hear again, don't bring the storm to the front door. More messages for our Capricorns. Yeah. Here is your soulmate. The Queen and King of Cups. And the soulmate energy, Two of Cups. Divinely brought in. There's been some tweaking that's gone on with people's personalities and understanding of this relationship. And that's just the bottom line. It's just a different connection. Look forward. Look to the healthy that comes in to your life with this connection. Don't look back at things maybe you did when you weren't feeling this healthy with this person. You're going at your relationship here with a lot of love. Focus on that, the happiness, the cup of love. You fearing that the maybe toxic ways you were in the past, or you're feeling the judgment and somebody walking away here. It was just a different connection then. It was less serious, okay? So don't make that a regret now. Look at the brand new and what you have to work with. And if you feel like you have to speak it all out, then start with that. Start with that prerequisite that, it was at a time where the relationship wasn't defined as it is now. Where the feelings weren't as strong, the connection wasn't as strong, that the connection has over time transformed considerably, almost to the point of, well, we see it, where one person is actually, they're totally different in this relationship than the way they started. So mention things like that. If you are feeling like things have to be said, that's totally your discretion. Fire within. Outdated thinking. Yeah, the Queen of Wands would be very fiery, and she'd go after, a lot of exciting opportunities and people and situations. But I feel like outdated thinking. Now she's much more homebody, interested in one person, nurturing, caring, cautious. She's more cautious, never too old for a new goal. I feel like this is a brand new page you guys are turning to and enjoying. Safe word. Let your hair down. Let's see. I think that let your hair down energy is now. Just try not to be so hard on yourself. Just let your hair down. Really enjoy this. Competition and safe word could go together here. Or let your hair down and just kind of run with the fact that there was a time where there was competition for you all. But you've gotten past that. You've worked through to a safe place. Maybe that's the safe word here. It's a safer place for you both to be. That's focusing on each other. That's dedicated and loyal to each other. Let's just let your hair down, Spirit. Let your hair down. Go the distance. That talks about you're almost at the end here. So a final push to the end. Let your hair down. Final push to the end. What are we talking about? Flexible. Be flexible about push through to this new phase that you're going to be in. This is going to be an area where you can relax finally, not judge yourself or feel like you're going to be judged. A much more flexible time for you two to be together is how I'm reading this. What's the competition here, Spirit? Come to the edge. Yeah, I'm not sure I showed these cards. Go the distance and be flexible. Now we've got come to the edge with regards to competition. This is taking a leap. Coming to the edge, getting poised, getting ready, taking a leap. Poised. Yeah. Come to the edge. Get poised through this competition. You were poised at the ready. You are poised at the ready. You've come to the edge and you're ready to tell this person about the competition. That happened a significant time ago. Time to go. You think someone's going to leave. We're kind of coming full circle here. If you express this. What's safe word here, Spirit? Safe word. To the sea. This talks about being on the right path here. Safe word. Okay, what I'm hearing is that you do share if you feel the need to. I don't think Spirit is saying, that with any great conviction that this needs to be shared. In fact, I think they're kind of leaning towards the opposite. But in the event that people feel like they need to share here just to get stuff off their chest, then make sure you're on the right track where that person has a safe word if they don't want to hear any more. If they don't want to hear all the details, or, that can be a slippery slope, orphaned. And certainly people can feel very orphaned, even though they're saying they want to know these details. It never really goes well, does it? I don't know. Maybe it does. I feel more so than not it doesn't. Never too old for a new goal. Let's find out. New life, yeah. This is a chance for a new life. I wouldn't bring in the old life. Some of you are really adamant about, I've got to clear the slate here. And that's why we're getting a little bit of this mucky energy. But I think the real clear message is start the new life. It was a different time. You were different people. You were interacting differently. You didn't have an exact clear picture of even what you meant to each other. Okay. So there were things that happened. You don't really need to clean that slate yeah. But some of you feel like you have to. What's cautious here? Just enjoy the here and now is more the energy that I'm feeling. The cautious is to be fair. Yeah, you just want to be fair to this person. But I think you might stir up more problems than are necessary. Because it's not that you change your feelings now. You feel a very close bond with this person. So don't judge yourself so harshly from your before actions. And maybe don't drag them through that. Be cautious about how fair you feel like you need to be. Are you being too hard on yourself? And would you drag them through something unnecessarily? Exchanging gifts is the fire within. Messages in a bottle. Exchanging gifts, fire within, messages in a bottle. Have the focus be more on what you can give this person in the way of gifts, messages, words, messages that are positive, your fire for them, and why, and examples of that. Activities of that, words of that, spontaneity of that. That's what I'm hearing, not dredging through the past. What's outdated thinking? Outdated thinking is dredging through the past. Clean it up. Yeah, clean up the past, the outdated thinking, and this need to bring this all back around again. I don't think you're going to do yourself or your partner a service with this. No place like home. I think you've found your home now, and I feel like it's such a sacred area. Really recognize that and have that be the main focus. Do we have further messages for our Cappies? Weavers watch the dragons fly and all the magic everywhere. Weavers watch the dragons fly. I think we'll check, but I think that's about not making everything personal and all the magic everywhere. Synchronicity, the energy of anything is possible. Weavers watch the dragons fly, being the observer, curiosity, seeing the big picture, not taking anything personally. Yeah. Don't take the past personally. Don't put this divine counterpart of yours in a position where they have to take anything personally. It was a different time. And again, I'm hearing there wasn't a lot of clarity back then regarding the relationship as there is now. And 14 is all the magic everywhere. Abundance, prosperous potential, being responsible. The law of abundance is operating in your life now. You are in a time of great potential and possibilities. It's as if everything you've been working for, wished for, and hoped for has been brought to you in this moment. Synchronicities are everywhere if you're open and pay attention. Yeah, that's the energy to stay in. Prosperity, synchronicities, anything is possible. Stay in that. Don't take anything personal. Don't be too hard on yourself, and don't let somebody else take something personal that you have to say that's really going to be destructive for them, as opposed to looking where you've come, where you've landed, how you've really upped your game as a couple. Upped your energy as a couple. Let's grab a charm. Got quite a few here. We've got the fairy. Okay, you know where this leads? If you start talking about some sort of past, it's going to be like, why? You know, what were your motives? Why did you do that? Then you get in a series of, I'm not sure. You know, sometimes the fairies don't know their motives. They can be kind of tricky that way. You may not even know your motives, okay? Then you're explaining that. It gets more muckety, 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 muck. Stay out of the muck. Don't even bring it up. It was another time, you were another person. The relationship wasn't defined. Here's your unique dragonfly. We love it on this show. Embrace your uniqueness and your unique transformation that's happening right now. That's the key. You're getting the key here. Let's see if I can see some of the details here of the key. Symmetry, mirroring each other. Yeah, you guys are the pair. Relish that. Think less, relish that, because in the year of the dragon, here's the dragon, this is your transformation, is right now in the year of the dragon. This relationship is happening right now in the year of the dragon. Be forever grateful for it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink the gift that you have here. That's the gift I'm hearing that has been cultivated and transformed. The transformation here. The grateful in the you're grateful in the transformation here between you two, coming together even stronger. There was always a really good bond here, but it's just become very divinely enmeshed and important, very important. Important for each of you. That is your message, Capricorn. I hope that you've liked it. If you have, please do like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.